Dear students, welcome to the part 2 of the introductory chapter of fluid mechanics. Surface tension. Surface tension is defined as the tensile force acting on the surface of a liquid in contact with a gas or on the surface between two immiscible liquids such that the contact surface behaves like a membrane under tension. It is denoted by sigma. In MKS unit, the unit of surface tension is kgf per meter. In SI unit, Newton per meter. In the figure, A, B and C are the three molecules of a liquid in a mass of liquid. The molecule A is attracted in all directions equally by the surrounding molecules of the liquid. Thus, the resultant force acting on the molecule A is zero. But the molecule B, which is situated near the free surface, is acted upon by upward and downward forces which are unbalanced. Thus, a net resultant force on molecule B is acting in downward direction. The molecule C, situated on the free surface of liquid, does experience a resultant downward force. All the molecules on the free surface experience a downward force. Thus, the free surface of liquid acts like a very thin film under tension of the surface of the liquid, acts as though it is an elastic membrane under tension. Surface tension on a liquid droplet. Small p is equal to 4 sigma by small d, where small p is equal to pressure intensity inside the droplet. Sigma is equal to surface tension of the liquid. Small d is equal to dia of the droplet. Surface tension on a hollow bubble. Small p is equal to 8 sigma divided by small d, where small p is equal to pressure intensity inside the bubble. Sigma is equal to surface tension. Small d is equal to diameter of the bubble. Surface tension on a liquid jet. Small p is equal to 2 sigma divided by small d, where small p is equal to pressure intensity inside the liquid jet above the outside pressure. Sigma equal to surface tension of the liquid. Effect of temperature on surface tension. As the surface tension depends directly upon the intermolecular cohesion, and since this cohesion is known to decrease with temperature rise, the surface tension decreases with a rise in of temperature. Its value of water-air contact, free surface of water, reduces from 0.0731 Newton per meter at 17.8 degrees centigrade to 0.0585 Newton per meter at 100 degrees centigrade. Capillarity. Capillarity is defined as a phenomenon of rise or fall of liquid surface in a small tube relative to the adjacent general level of liquid when the tube is held vertically in the liquid. It is expressed in terms of centimeter or millimeter of liquid. The value of capillarity depends on specific weight of liquid, diameter of the tube, and surface tension of the liquid. Capillary rise. The rise of liquid surface in the tube adjacent to the general level of liquid is known as capillary rise. Capillary rise, small h, is equal to 4 sigma divided by rho gd. where sigma is equal to surface tension of the liquid, rho is equal to density of liquid, and small d is equal to diameter of the capillary tube. Capillary fall. The fall of liquid surface in the tube adjacent to the general level of liquid is known as capillary fall. Capillary fall small h is equal to 4 sigma cos theta divided by rho gd, where sigma is equal to surface tension of the liquid, rho is the density of liquid, small d is the diameter of the capillary tube, and theta is the angle of contact between liquid and the glass tube. The value of theta for mercury and glass tube is 128 degree. Cohesion and adhesion. Now what is cohesion? The molecules of a liquid are held together by a force of attraction known as cohesion, the magnitude of which is very small, yet it enables the liquid to withstand a small tensile stress. The liquid molecules exert an attractive force upon all other molecules with which it comes into contact. Now what is adhesion? The force of attraction between the molecules of two different liquids which do not mix or between the liquid molecules and molecules of solid boundary containing the liquid is known as adhesion. So, our introductory chapter on fluid mechanics is finished, and thanks for listening to me, and please wait for my next lecture.